This thing has selfie mode too, huh? Let's press this thing 3 times. What's good, guys? This is Vahagraphy. I'm Vahag, and your rock and roll photographer. Happy Thanksgiving. Well, I'm using this ZHIYUN gimbal that the company sent me. Man, this thing is amazing, guys. This thing is amazing. Yeah, I'm a photographer, but I dabble in video for my channel. I also have the Viltrox on, the 16mm 1.8 at 1.8 right now on a full frame Z6 body, mirrorless. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys, from my family to your family here. I'm gonna be testing this thing out. You know, brought it home with the family, and we're gonna have some fun with it today. We are going to record some footage with the gimbal and see what I can do with this Nikon Z6 with the Viltrox 16mm 1.8 full frame autofocus. Perfect lens if you want to shoot homes, real estate, wedding videographers. This is a perfect setup. I really like this setup, guys. Did I say happy Thanksgiving already? I did, right? You probably see this a day after Thanksgiving, or maybe 2 days after Thanksgiving, but today is Thanksgiving in the Vahagraphy household, and we're gonna have some fun. Let's rock and roll. So ZHIYUN WEEBILL 3E Cinepeer. So the first thing I needed to figure out was, what lens should I use for this review for this gimbal? Viltrox 60mm, a nice wide prime lens. So there you have it, somewhat of a double review, lens and gimbal video. The first thing I did, unbox it and started charging it via USB-C. More on that a little later. Very cool feature, I might add. While the WEEBILL 3E was charging, I noticed the build quality of this unit was really good. I really like the feel of the buttons, the dials, the stand that it comes with. Once attached to the bottom and locked into place, your camera is not going anywhere. This thing is super sturdy, and that's really important for me. I noticed a good, awesome screen in the front there. I was just playing with it, getting used to the features. The first thing you want to do once it's charged is start mounting your camera and lens to the unit. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put a link in the description to an awesome video I found helping you do that, how you balance, set up your 3E. The author of that video did a phenomenal job, and you got to see this. It helped me out, so I'm going to go ahead and shout him out in this review. And FYI, guys, this is the first time I'm using a motorized gimbal like this. So once I watched that video, mounted the camera and lens to the unit, the setup was super easy and super enjoyable. Here's a closer look at the screen in the front. Once you power it on, you can switch through different modes that it has. It has a mode button. This gimbal is full of features, and you can actually sync your camera to it too. Press record. GVM sent me a mic system. It's a dual mic wireless system. $139 system. The receiver is on the camera right now. I'm connected directly to the camera, and it's got 2 of these. Yeah, we have both of them on right now. Hello, hello, hello. Check 1, 2. So if you have a talking head, 2 people, you know, you're interviewing somebody, you can, you know, hook them up and use them. Now it's time for me to show you my first attempts at using this amazing product from ZHIYUN. All right, guys, now I'm on the street, on the sidewalk here. We just had turkey dinner. It was amazing. And I'm going to try using this gimbal from ZHIYUN. Wow, the WEEBILL, huh? The latest offering from ZHIYUN. $200 and some dollars. I mean, you can't go wrong with this guy. I have the Z6 with the Viltrox 16mm. I'm walking and talking and having a good time here. Let me flip it around by clicking the trigger 3 times. There we go. Like I said, guys, I'm no professional when it comes to wedding videography or whatnot, but you know, maybe I'll use this for my channel. How does this Viltrox 16mm 1.8 full frame lens look? GVM microphone and the WEEBILL from ZHIYUN. You know, it could take the payload. You know, I have a Z6, the 16mm. This lens, it ain't no slouch, you know, so, but it's handling it very well. You know, this is my first time trying it out. And this is a great travel option. If you're like a YouTuber that does a lot of travel videos and you want something better than your iPhone, now I'm gonna go ahead and try something different, guys. I'm gonna lower it from a lower perspective. And you know, gimbals like this is awesome. You can just do something like this and you're filming from the bottom. Here, as you could see, I'm doing that. Am I recording? Yes, I am. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And this is a lot easier to walk and film because all the weight is, you know, going down. But yeah, you could do some creative shots with this thing. It's my first time trying it, so sorry for the shaky shots. Here we go. Okay, about to walk up the steps. Can you tell I was having a blast trying this product out for the first time? I was having fun. However, definitely takes a lot of practice to get really good with a gimbal, especially with this payload, especially with this kind of gear. You're using a full frame, professional equipment here. You're not using an iPhone anymore. You're taking full advantage of your gear that you paid for. This Viltrox outdone itself, the 16mm, full-on review, coming soon. It takes a lot of practice. You know, you're not gonna get good with this thing right off the bat. I mean, yes, you know, there's talented videographers out there that they know what they're doing because they've done it all the time. But, you know, I'm getting my feet wet with this gimbal, and definitely takes some getting used to, some exercise, you know, your arm. Especially when you have a Z6 and a 16 Viltrox on here, full frame. Yeah, hey, check this out, guys. I want to show you guys something. This is a painting my dad painted, Mount Ararat in Armenia, 1983. There you go. I love that feature of this gimbal. You click it 3 times on the trigger and boom, you're on vlogging mode, selfie mode it's called. But man, I love it. You know, perfect setup for vlogging. Like I said, yeah, it's a little, you know, you gotta work out a little bit, but it's nice. And I love this little toggle right under the trigger, where you toggle it left to right, and it tilts your camera this way and that way, just in case you're not leveled with the skyline and you need a little bit of adjustment. You can do that as well. And another cool thing about this unit, USB-C charging. It's got internal batteries, plug in USB-C, and it charges in no time. Your computer, your car, you're a wedding videographer, you need charge. You don't need to be home. Plug it in while you're driving to the reception or the ceremony. Amazing product. Man, I'm in love with this thing. This is definitely by far the best bang for the buck gimbal that I've ever seen, I've ever played with. And it's just a really good product. Hello, Sophia.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Sophia is my niece, and if you remember her, she participated in one of my lens reviews a couple of years ago. I photographed you with the 7200 Z review. I remember that. You were my model for that shoot. So, how you doing?
I'm good.
So right now we're just testing this mic system out. And I gave her that mic, and we want to see how it works. So, how's it going?
It's going pretty good.
What grade are you in at school?
I'm in 11th grade.
11th grade, huh? So, when you watch me with all these cameras and stuff like that, messing around, does it kind of pique your interest, the topic of photography?
Well, maybe a little. Like my dad, like since he's also a photographer, was always kind of in the back of my head. Like I like taking pictures, so.
Sorry guys, I'm using the 16mm prime lens, so that's why I'm, you know, it's a real wide angle lens. What do you think of this gadget that I showed you earlier?
Super duper cool.
Yeah.
Super smooth, super great.
Super smooth shots, right?
Yep, super.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you have an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
So you get that already with an iPhone. It's really good. The iPhone one works really good. You know, it's pretty steady, and you can do walking shots. But what this thing lets you do is let you use a professional camera and achieve those kind of shots. Your father's a photographer, my brother.
Yes.
So you've been in photography, like you've had it in your life,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Surrounded
Your whole
by
life,
it.
surrounding your life.
Yes.
Yeah. What kind of cameras does your father use?
Nikon, he
doesn't
uses
use no-
Canon.
She knew.
I didn't know if I was supposed to say that though.
Mom's next to me. What did you say? Nikon?
Nikon, all the way.
Oh,
The best.
Oh, I know why she said that.
Roll.
I know why she said that because, I'm a Nikon shooter. That's why she said Nikon. But no, her father, my brother,
Canon.
uses Canon, right?
Yep.
Thank you so much for helping me test out this 2-channel mic system from
very
GVM.
welcome.
Great video maker. GVM brand. So, yeah, I think it works good. Thank you,
Super
Sophia.
You're welcome.
See you later.
See ya. Rock and roll.
There you go. She said it before me. That's awesome. All right. Rock and roll.